Let's say you're lucky enough to travel to Matsuyama and you'd like to buy a bottle or two of the wonderful sake. Where should you go? Well, may I suggest the Kuromoto-ya Sake Shop in the heart of the city with 150 different kinds of sake, all of them local.
ここが、愛媛県の酒造組合経営
This place is actually run by the Association of Ehime Prefectural Brewery. So me working here, I feel like I am a representative of Ehime sake, and to see the customers enjoy drinking sake here, that actually encourages me to work. I think overall the water in Ehime is pretty clean. The water varies on the regions. People say that in the city of Saijo, they have good water, and the customers say the sake is pretty good because of the water. So I think we can provide a good sake because of the clean water.
Kuromoto-ya not only has a terrific selection, it also has a consumer-friendly approach to sake.
こちらの
This one?
こちらの飲み比べがおすすめになりますね。
Okay, let's try this.
じゃあこれを2人分。
Customers are encouraged to try the various sakes in flights. That way they can better pinpoint the style and brand of sake they prefer, and they're much more likely to purchase something they'll enjoy.
That tastes like smooth as water. That's great.
Kuromoto-ya, my first experience in a real sake shop, but hopefully not my last. So we've learned how sake is made and shown you a great place to buy and taste the local products. Time now to match it to some cuisine. To do that, I've come to the Kaizen Hokuto restaurant outside Matsuyama, right on the water. This is a beautiful restaurant, a destination restaurant for locals and visitors alike. As you might expect, overlooking the Seto Inland Sea, the cuisine here is seafood-based with an emphasis on fresh and local. You can tell that by the live seafood housed in several different tanks in the restaurant. Kaizen Hokuto is large, 240 seats with excellent cuisine. My goal here was to pair different sakes with a variety of dishes. We did that, and a whole lot more. The first offering for the camera was barracuda, marinated in vinegar. The vinegar might prove difficult for some pairings, but not here. The Miyosaki tenmi, with its hint of sweetness, served slightly chilled, was perfect. The second dish was the world-famous blowfish. With a poisonous liver, the chef actually needs a license to prepare the fish. This was prepared to perfection, sashimi style, with the skin served alongside with a lime. A hot sake was on tap for this pairing, a simsam jinimi, smooth and easy to drink, and a nice complement to the delicate flavors of the blowfish. Next, the Thai, or snapper, served with the traditional accompaniments of noodles, scallions, eggs, crab, tomatoes, and mushrooms. The slightly sweet miyosaki married perfectly. Fried gobi and mackerel was next. Fried fish are traditionally paired with fuller-bodied sakes to counter the saltiness and oiliness of the fish. In this case, the choice was the teodensu. Last but not least, another preparation of Thai. The head, tail, and bones simmered in soy sauce, sake, and cooking wine. The Kyoshu Senyu was the pick, a strong sake to match the strong flavors of the dish. Great choices, one and all, confirmed with a sake and cuisine tasting. What is this second dish, and what is the wonderful sake that we're going to have it with?
Yes, it's Kijoshu Seiryo.
Keishoshu Seiyo.
Oh, yeah.
Very rich.
Yeah.
And sweet, you said.
Yes, rich type and very, very, very sweet.
So we want a dish that is full,
Yes.
full-bodied, and this is a snapper
Yes.
head.
Yeah.
Should go well with the sake?
Yes.
Well, let's see. The dish is very rich, and there's some sweetness there.
That's sweet.
Sweetness, yeah. Whoa. My, that's very interesting, because when I first smelled the sake,
Yeah.
I thought, I'm not going to like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be too powerful. But when you have it with the fish,
Yeah.
the fish and the sake really marry well together.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice match.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And lest you think sake only pairs well with Japanese cuisine, I've come to you today with some strong evidence to the contrary. I'm in my hometown of Chicago in front of the amazing Graham Elliott restaurant, and I'm getting ready to head inside for a sake and food pairing lesson, American style. The Graham Elliott at Graham Elliott Restaurant is chef-owner Graham Elliott Bowles, a Navy brat who's lived around the world and gobbled up its culture and cuisine. As for the cuisine, it's American, but with influences from around the world.
What we're going to be doing here is basically taking some escolar or white tuna, and we're going to do a sashimi of that with shaved radish, some cocoa nib, avocado mousse, passion fruit, micro cilantro, and some plantain. So kind of South American style.
Oh, cool. Like all of Bowles' creations, the finished dish is as beautiful as it is delicious. White tuna sashimi with avocado mousse, crispy plantains, cocoa nibs, passion fruit essence, and cilantro sprouts. Bowles matched a sake to each dish. In this case, the miyosake was the perfect fit.
You could also do scallops or lobster, so I think it's really interchangeable. So it's a very versatile piece of protein.
From a South American spin, Bowles would next turn to the Far East and farm-raised yellowtail. Yellowtail's a fish I'm seeing more and more in restaurants across the country, and the farm-raised versions from Japan are outstanding and extremely flexible. Bowles chose to sear the yellowtail fillets and serve them rare, along with forbidden rice, baby bok choy, and edamame puree, and lemongrass bubbles. Wow! Paired with this incredible dish was the Seiyo aged sake, a bigger sake for a fuller-bodied dish. And if that doesn't grab your attention, how about this? Pacific Coast oysters served 3 ways, with a cucumber salad, a lemon gelée, and a ginger sorbet. The Dentsu sake was the bomb with this offering. 3 great dishes, 3 great sake pairings.
I thought what was really unique was that each one had their own unique flavor profile. And I think a lot of times if people have had sake in the past, they might think, okay, it's one-dimensional. They all taste the same. It's this kind of flavor, and it's really strong or things like that. But when you really smell each one, and even just by appearance and then tasting, they're 3 completely different products. And I think it's really exciting to be able to take something like that and say, well, we're going to build this dish around it.
Graham Elliott Restaurant, making fine dining accessible. And on that note, it's time for me to end my adventures on one side and the other side of the Pacific. Hope you've enjoyed this experience half as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. And as always, as I say goodbye for another week, no matter where you go or what you eat or drink, may your dining experiences be great and your travels safe. I hope to catch you again very soon on the Culinary Travels Trail. See you next week. To learn more about the show or to buy an episode, visit us online at culinarytravels.com.